Well, hello everyone, it's me, so good to have you here. Welcome to another day of Sanctuary Sundays. It's me, and I'm great to have you here. I don't necessarily have too much time, because I gotta record this kind of quickly, but we'll be kind of getting through this pretty fast regardless. It's Blue Sanctuary this week. Lovely, okay, so... Yeah, okay. I understand. I understand that you're about to make this day a bit insufferable. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day this week. I am having a good one so far. But let me see. I confirm. No, but I think for this video, nah, this is gonna be pretty standard. I have no idea, man. I'm recording this at like 8:44. I was gonna record it yesterday, but then I was like, nah, we'll do it today. I got kind of tired. I got kind of tired. Is what happened. And I recorded one video and I did not want to record more than one. That's what ended up happening. Especially with the just the sheer amount of impatience that I have, recording more than one, it's not really the biggest thing. Chart of wave inflicts weakness of on self for 10 seconds. Ew, no. I think we need very high attack percent, and flat defense as well. We're gonna do, I think, if we do a little more. No, it doesn't really matter, that one. Let's skip this one as well. But I think we get like a good amount of buffs. It's just mostly survivability buffs with Lily, so we should be fine. But yeah, I don't think we have anything else on that. Manpower, terrible, so we're gonna give it this one. Crit rate, crit damage, and a bit of accuracy. Okay. That was kind of a bad elite fight, to be honest with you. Elite buffs, I'm not really that great on that one. But hopefully you guys are doing good. So how are you guys holding up with the anniversary event so far? Because I've been trying to keep up with everything, and it's been a little bit mental on how long some stuff takes. Not super crazy, because yesterday was like 17 minutes, but I'll be real. Because I have to do recording, then I have to do my Nika dailies, because I forgot to do them yesterday, or not forgot to do them. I came home tired at 10, so kind of makes sense. So I have to do that one, and then I have to do about 15 minutes of dailies, which, again, if I record a video, it's not that long, because I'm also yapping. Accuracy, crit rate, crit damage. We're gonna go with this one, I think. Being able to crit is always a really good thing, especially with that one, but it's especially good with her, because she can't really crit more often than that, so that's nice. Accuracy on top of that, and then this would be nice, but not right now, at least. At least getting a crit, because crit rate and accuracy buffs are a bit better, because you can get the percentage ones a little bit later on. That's not too bad, but we're starting the next one. All right. But yeah, no. In the upcoming weeks, we are actually going to be working towards Tartarus 30 as well. So I will be recording, doubling up on that, I think, for next week. So that's going to be kind of nice to see. Yeah, see, it actually lowered the time for a good chunk, but. Human. Me. We're gonna go with this one, actually. A bit more crit rate and crit damage, that's fine. We're gonna go with this one next. I think so here's the thing, right? So I have not gotten Bepsi, but I think I'm still gonna be doing fine. Now, to be real with y'all, I've been kind of attack defense, so okay, I'll take that one. I've been kind of concerned, more with my blue team than any other team. But I'm gonna be so for real. I don't know what's going on with them not making certain like they're just not making teams that are like characters blue that are must summon for me. Every single patch, it definitely feels like constables and oh no, whoa, you're funny. They haven't really made, at least to me, for me personally, a must-summon blue character, other than maybe Demon Lily, and Demon Alexia, and I think they're kind of they're decent, Like, other than maybe Bepsi, but Bepsi, I wasn't really a fan of him, so we're just gonna keep stacking attack and defense buff. I refuse to get anything else. Everything else is kind of eh. Especially towards the end of this stuff, it's really brutal without the attack and defense buffs. There's a flat. I would love to get a defense lower effect. I think we have a chunk of them. Not 100%. But yeah. I'm trying. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're just gonna crit 100% of the time. Okay, love it. Okay, like that. 80% is it's a good amount, regardless, but yeah, damn. This one actually might be one of my fastest clears yet. Damn, dude. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, actually, you know what I haven't checked on, like, in a hot minute? I have not checked the Eminence of Shadow subreddit. Because I don't know how we were doing here. And CEO, I have not set time to just kind of watch some of your videos. I see you, dog. I see you. I not necessarily the videos, because I've been fucking just, I'll be real, I've been stuck in rivals for a hot minute. Doing dailies and watching some videos, because, like, I don't even watch so many videos, because I get fucking tired of just watching shit. This one or this one? We're gonna go with this one. We're not gonna skip it, but I want to see how this fight goes. But yeah, dude, I would love to make a must summon video, but also, I'll be real, 90% of the event ones have never been should you summon or skip. If you want to summon on them, this is what I say. I always say. And it's pretty, like... Because you can go more into depth into that. I appreciate that, because, I'll be honest, I'm not doing it. So I think somebody else must take the helm. I forgot the auto. And she's almost dead. That's crazy work. No, I need to redo this one, because I don't know why she's almost dead. Nope, we're not doing that. Okay, I have no idea what happened between then and there, other than, like, me not using, like, my combos, but damn, dude, how the hell did she almost die? Yeah, see, I'm missing certain shit, and, like, I don't understand how I die, but damn. Healing races, we're gonna go with a bit more attack and defense still, I think. Oh, this gives us a discount rate, so that might not be too bad. Or should we... we have a good amount. I'm gonna grab this one, actually. Because the healing might be a little bit important for Alexia. But the main thing is, I'd like a bit more attack and defense buffs, like, that are like the, I'd like the rainbow ones. But yeah, no, CEO, you're doing God's work. I stand by this. I could not be asked to do it. I should do it, because it would be nice to have another perspective. I think Banana always has, like, a good takes on some of the must summon, will you summon or should you summon kind of things. But I think for me primarily, right, dude, I'm hitting damage cap on every hit. Oh my god. I'm telling you, I need to see who has, like, the most damage, but it's definitely gotta be. It's definitely gotta be at least on, like, singular damage. Yeah, it's her. I knew it. Dude, she's dealing so much damage. Damage exceeding max XP is not counted, which is totally depressing. This does kind of tell you how much health some of the characters have, so that's kind of nice. So 918,000 health, that's cool. Alright, what are we getting? But yeah, no, Zio, continue doing that stuff, because I'm not doing it, so I think somebody else has to. Raises damage received for seeing enemy, but all allies further cancels 3 buffs effects. It's for elves only. I don't like it. I'm gonna grab this. I'm just gonna grab a useless buff. I'd rather take that. That one scares me. I don't think it applies in South, but I need somebody to tell me if that buff applies on self. Because I'm not 100% sure, because it doesn't say it applies on self, but I've gotten that before, and I'm pretty sure it's cooked me before, and I don't even know how or why. Yeah, we're just crit. I don't even know if that other one crit. Crit. I think that was definitely a crit. Good shit. We should not, by default, die at all. I just realized. Regardless if we get low, we shouldn't die. I just realized. What? Actually, kind of funny. Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, this one's last short. Erases damage inflicted, erases damage received by that much. Oh, innovation, and healing boost, SP boost, discount rate. We're gonna grab this one. I think. Yeah. Oh. You know, I really wish we had a little bit more, not things to do, but like, stats? Am I talking stats? What am I thinking of? I wish this kind of had a little bit more variety on, like, the buffs at times, because not necessarily because I need, like, better ones, but just kind of different variety. Because I think what's happening, right? Because we talked about, like, previously that Sanctuary needed, like, a different, like, not necessarily Sanctuary itself, but like Demon Shadow needs like a new game mode. I definitely think that it's starting to reach the stability, because it is kind of something you do weekly, and it's not bad. It's not hard. It's time consuming, not super time consuming, but it's definitely time consuming. Because right now it's taking me like 10 minutes so far. But it could be much, much worse. See, that's a really good attack and defense buff. But genuinely, I think for me, right, I'd like to be able to get a little more fun from the game. And at this point, I think I might start doing a bit more of the events, the hard event kind of thing. But only because I have the time, because it genuinely is something that I have to, like, probably, like, kind of set some time aside to. Because I used to set more time to do it, but after a while I just kind of became really disillusioned with it. Especially since they never actually added a difficulty. But now that they've added it, we can talk a little bit more about it and see how, like, come more strategies that aren't, you know, going to be invalid in a couple of weeks or months or something. Because the power scaling on every single month increases by, like, not necessarily like a super crazy amount, but each time damage is inflicted receive a self versus on crit damage, and which is crit rate. We're gonna just grab this one because I don't really necessarily think I can do more damage in this point. At this point, this would be kind of interesting to just kind of keep procking on self because we're already crit pretty high. Our crit damage and crit rate are pretty high already, and we'd rather not necessarily take a lot of damage, especially because we're gonna be fighting a boss at this point, right? Dealing more damage over time, it's probably gonna be the best bet, but we're gonna see how much damage we deal over time eventually, but. But yeah, at least for me, I think the event bosses are gonna be more doable now that they've added a new difficulty. Unless it scales with time, that might be a difference. And I don't know if, and since we've gotten a new difficulty, right? So what this implies is that there's gonna be more difficulties, or one would hope, right? And what is going to eventually happen is we're going to have difficulty scaling, like, that's going to increase over time. Yeah, we're fine. Damn, dude, this boss is so tanky. Like, unreasonably so. Hey, is this like an attack buff? I don't know, because somebody about to just... Oh, okay, let's see. I can't remember. Oh, okay, 399. Who hit that hard? Was it her? I mean, I think it was definitely Delta, but damn. We're gonna actually see how much health the boss has, would be the second thing, which I did not realize that they actually changed it recently. I might have not have been recently. 5.8 million health. Okay, that's a good chunk. Yeah, 2.2 million, 2.8, 2 million just by themselves, right? They kind of fished off the damage. Yeah. Jesus Christ, pardon me. But yeah, I definitely think that that the way that this is going, it's gonna be a hot minute for this. But in the future, I definitely am hoping that we're gonna have a change to the way that the game works. That it's not just gonna be like the same game mode over time. And better yet, I really want to just add more stuff to do, right? Not like in the super, like I want this to be my only game kind of thing, but like, as in that I'd like something else to do, because it just feels every week I'm doing the same shit. Starters is nice, but that's kind of like shit you gotta do, and it feels like homework. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do homework. I do have to, but I don't wanna. And I haven't done it. I'll be real with y'all. I'm kind of slacking there, more than anything. I'm actually gonna finish up a couple things, and then I'm gonna be heading off. I'm probably gonna be finishing up some of my quests on my own time. But yeah, I gotta just finish it up. I'm not gonna bore you guys with like my dailies and stuff, but yeah, and again, we're gonna finish off a couple discussions while I do some of them. But yeah, no, genuinely, I am pretty happy with the way that the game is going. Actually, let me pull it up. Yeah. The starters is just kind of like, again, an infinitely scaling thing, I believe, as far as I know. And I don't know if it scales according to your account. I'd be very interested to hear from you guys if anybody knows if that just it scales down or if it scales up according to your level. Or not necessarily your level, but more of your account overall general power. I don't think it does. It might actually scale off the level, which might cook me, because I'm like always typically very high. Regardless of that. But I'd be very interested to hear about that one. But more than anything, I'm kind of interested to see what the future holds for the Owens of Shadow. I'm excited. I had not many expectations with this game when it kind of, as like the first year kind of came back, because a lot of the quality of life improvements really only came after like a year, which is a little bit tough to say. But take for example, the biggest quality improvement in my opinion in the game was definitely the fact that this went from a mobile game to kind of like you can actually download on your PC. I had been waiting for literal, like a literal year for this to come out, and I skipped out on a lot of things, but I'll be honest, I think it was definitely worth it, because like when I came back, I could definitely play it and enjoy my fucking time. Because I don't know if I hope it's not just me that just does not like playing this on your phone unless you really have to, because it runs like shit. I definitely think they need to improve like the performance on your phone, because not only does it run bad, it also just heats up your phone, and then just not a great experience. So, from kind of like from my side of things, I think the phone version should definitely run a little bit better than it does. But my phone's definitely a little bit older by now. However, not to say it was a bad phone. It's just over time graphics have changed, and the fact that a lot of my phone games have not really been working is kind of disappointing more than anything. We're actually going to do that this summon because I completely forgot to do it earlier this week. And we might as well. We used to be in like a general, we used to do this all the time, like every week before. I haven't really gotten around to it, so that's kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. So get like a, wait, I get to pick one of these? I didn't even realize if you get like the summons on this, you actually get to pick one of these. Huh. Well, I'm glad I didn't summon on them. That's kind of good to know. Well, that's funny. I need to finish this up as well, but saying this, that's been it for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. Let me know how you guys are doing. How your summons went, Zio. I have not checked them out. If you summon on anything, I don't think you should. I don't think you should, to be honest with you. Last I checked, you had like under 8,000, but you know, you do you, man. If you spend some money, I doubt you will, because I think you're free to play. But yeah, no homes, dude. I could not summon on mostly Spanish if I wanted to, because again, the real anniversary. Because oh my god, this is speaking. The real anniversary thing is coming out in probably a couple of weeks. In 10 days, I think. I think that's typically when the actual anniversary unit is coming out, and I think that we got a screenshot of the anniversary unit, so I definitely am curious to see what we'll be getting soon. So that's hopefully you guys are excited for that one. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna be heading out for now. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna be finishing up these dailies. Have a good one. Stay solid, and bye bye.